My name is Gregory Downey, and I ate roadkill on my LDS mission. I'm here with my son, Lukas. Say hi, Lukas.
Hi.
And Lukas has been asking me for about a week to make a video telling this story.
Yep.
So here we are. It was spring of 1994, and I was in the Maryland-Baltimore mission serving in a town called Bel Air. My companion at the time was Elder Tommy Smith, and when we were first put together, he didn't like me.
Okay.
Now, I don't know exactly why he didn't like me, but I have my hunch. That's not an important part of the story. But the fact is, we just didn't have good energy in the companionship, and there wasn't unity. So I knew that I needed to do something to fix it. I wasn't sure what, but I prayed and asked God what I should do, and the answer came. Now, on the day that it happened, we decided to go proselyte, which is to go knock on doors and contact people, out in an area near the Susquehanna River in northeastern Maryland. It was a warm day, we had knocked a lot of doors, and we weren't having much success, so I suggested that we go home and eat dinner. Now, keep in mind, it was the end of the month, and I was a little bit low on money. We're on our way back to our car and walking down the highway when I came upon a lump, a brown furry lump on the side of the road. So as I got closer, I asked myself, "Self, what is that?" So I got up to it and put my foot out and gave it a little nudge, and it started to move. Turns out it was a cottontail rabbit. So I turned to Elder Smith and I said, "Hey, let's go back to that farmhouse and get a bag." And he looked at me and said, "Wait a minute, what are you planning to do?" And I said, "I'm going to get that rabbit." And he said, "No, you're not." And I said, "Yeah, I am." The fact is, it was the end of the month, I was running low on money, and that was a gift from God. So I collected the rabbit, we went back to the car, drove to our apartment, and I did what I had to do because the rabbit wasn't yet dead. Fortunate for me, some previous missionaries had left behind some stovetop stuffing, seasoned breadcrumbs, frozen broccoli and cheese sauce, and boxed mashed potatoes. Oh, and a can of Ecto Cooler High C. Everything I needed to make a perfect meal. So having grown up hunting a lot of rabbits, I dressed the rabbit in the sink, took all the bones out, cut it up into cutlets, breaded it, fried it, made the stuffing, the broccoli, the mashed potatoes, put it on plates, and set it out to serve. And as we sat down at the table, I looked over and I said, "Elder Smith, would you bless the food?" And I put my head down and folded my arms. And he started to chuckle and said, "How can you not like a guy that gets you to eat roadkill?" And I looked up and said, "Correction, Elder, it's road maim. It wasn't quite dead." And I put my head back down, folded my arms, and waited for him to say the blessing on the food. And so he did. He said the blessing on the food, and from that moment on, we were thick as thieves because, hey, who else could ever say that they were the missionaries that ate roadkill? And we became legends in the mission, and that story was told throughout the mission for years to come. And my kids love it every time I tell the story when we have missionaries over for dinner. So now you know the story of the missionaries that ate roadkill on their LDS mission. Oh, and by the way, Lukas here has his own YouTube channel, and you can find the link in the description below.